When I say who's the master, you say show no.
What is up, people? You know who it is. Showing up the king. I'm here to bring you my review for Young Justice Season 2, Episode 9, Darkest. I gotta say, people, you have no idea how excited I am that Young Justice is back. This is my show. This is why I enjoy waking up on Saturday mornings to enjoy this show. Like, if I had to think about a perfect TV show for, I guess, the older fans of, Marvel and DC, Young Justice is a premier thing to watch. It has just enough maturity and darkness to the show to bring in those older viewers, unlike Ultimate Spider-Man and that garbage and some other shows that are on TV right now. And I gotta say, I super appreciate it. This episode was titled Darkest, and again, once we finish talking about it, you'll understand why it's titled Darkest. But again, enough fanboying over this show. Let's jump into this review. Alright, so this episode is primarily based off of our favorite trader, Kaldor, aka Aqualad. He is still with his dad, and he's still trying to prove himself so he can get introduced into the light and try to figure out who is the partner. And again, like I said, for the beginning of this season, we've been trying to figure out who the hell is this partner. Now, we do show that I think it was episode 7, Lagoon Boy was kidnapped and taken away by Kaldor to be given to their partner. And of course, Kaldor and Lagoon Boy, they share some idle threats between each other, and he sets him off with some sedative that puts him out like a light. I guess at this point, Kaldor, but again, we all know that Kaldor is playing as a double agent, so we know he's not truly trying to hurt Lagoon Boy. The dad says, "Don't worry about him. I have another mission for you." And it just so happens this mission is to confront his friends once again. Now, the other side characters from this episode that it primarily focuses on is Blue Beetle and Impulse from the future. Now, I gotta say, I am really enjoying Impulse thus far. Even though, like I said, I'm still a fan of Kid Flash. It's just something about Impulse that I just feel like he's much more confident in himself, and he's not as, I guess he doesn't make as many mistakes as Kid Flash did. Still not, not hating on Kid Flash at all. Kid Flash is awesome. So please don't bring in fiery spears. All I'm saying is I also like Impulse. So Impulse is joyriding or shooting with Blue Beetle, and the thing about Blue Beetle is this: like the computer that's inside of his suit is a psychopath, and it's always talking about trying to kill somebody or incinerate them or disintegrate them. It's always just funny how he's given an option, and then the suit's like, "Why don't you just disintegrate him? It'll probably be a lot easier. He's just wasting our time." It's love it. So they get ambushed by Aqualad and his crew, and Aqualad's new crew consists of I'm gonna butcher these names. It was the Ice Cube dude from the prison, the brother and sister who it looks like their powers are super strength and durability. We also find out what happened to Artemis and what role she's playing right now. She's now Young Tigress. And again, if I'm wrong with these names, just let me know in the comment section. She's playing Young Tigress. She has the whole mask on, but she still also has the incantation that shows her as a completely different person, even with the mask off. So they ambush Impulse and Blue Beetle, but they manage to escape. And again, like I said, with some quick thinking, Impulse grabs the remote control that Kaldor was holding and rushes off with Blue Beetle to escape. So they get back to the Young Justice, the Hall of Justice, the Mountain of Justice, and give the remote control to Nightwing. And again, I don't understand why these shows don't include more Nightwing. Like, when you just see Nightwing in his outfit, he is such a badass. It's just ridiculous. Like, he can give Batman a run for the money in just terms of stylisticness and just overall coolness. I'm just saying that's just my opinion. Now, we also got to see Maul. I know he had this whole thing with his girlfriend that she never has time for him. I thought they were getting married too, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if they've gotten married yet. I'm assuming not. But they put in this useless storyline about him trying to go spend some time with her. And I guess the only reason why they did that, the writers did that, was to give him an excuse to not be in the Hall of Justice when what eventually happens. But we'll get there. Don't rush me. We'll get there. So battle ensues in the Mountain of Justice. Beast Boy is pretty much put down quickly and inhibited with his collar, as is Impulse. It's actually a cool point where Robin is actually collared, and he's just like, "Oh, sorry, no powers," and he gets to drop on Young Tigress and puts her down for a quick second. But the collars actually have a secondary effect that shock you and knock you out at the same time. So, he couldn't put up much of a fight. Superboy was taken down pretty easily by the brother and sister team. He got taken down earlier on in the makeshift crypt that they kept down there with all these statues of the fallen heroes. I actually really like that area. I like the whole hologram and just seeing how Kaldor looked when he went down there himself to look at the statue of Tula. Now, one thing I would have actually liked to have seen for this episode is more dialect between Kaldur and Superboy. We know Superboy really, really hates him. And eventually, when this whole ruse is over with and Kaldur comes back into the fold, I don't think their relationships are going to be rebuilt so easily. Like, again, trust me, predictions on that, once this is all over with and the deception is over, there are going to be some big rifts in that team. I promise you. Mark my words, there are going to be some big rifts in that team. The team may even break up. I don't know if the team can survive this kind of betrayal, because just to be left out of this, just to be as deep undercover as Kaldor is right now. And Robin or Nightwing mentioned this. He's like, as he's talking to Kid Flash towards the end of the episode, Kid Flash is telling him, "Look, how do you even know that Kaldor is really helping us? He could be a triple agent. He could be helping them, but at the same time helping us, but helping himself. I mean, this guy just lost the love of his life in the past few months and found out who his real dad is." So yeah, again, I can totally see that. Like I said, Kaldor so far has shown himself to be serious about his mission, but at the same time trying to maintain the safety of the people that he cares about. So it's going to be really interesting to see how far he takes it, because again, like I said, the big cliffhanger of the episode is that he actually destroys Mount Justice, and I mean destroys it with a nuclear bomb, blows that sucker out of the water, crispy tater tots. Luckily, everyone was able to escape, so that's the good thing. But overall, I'm going to give this episode a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe I'll take that back. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The story is definitely progressing well. Very much enjoying the storyline. Wish I would have got to see some more dialogue between Kaldor and the people that he hates, and I definitely wanted to see some Morgan. Because it's Morgan. Who doesn't want to see more Morgan? Overall, like I said, it's a solid episode. Again, like I said, I'm so happy the show is back. But you know what time it is. It's time for the discussion. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on this episode. Do you think this episode was a win, or do you think this was a dud? Let me know in the comment section below. Please, 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 thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Definitely subscribe to my videos. I will be bringing you Young Justice coverage every single week. I will also be doing an update video because I'm going to be adding in new shows. I'll be also starting to review the Walking Dead, which starts on the 14th, as well as American Horror Story Asylum. Look out for those reviews as well. This is Showing Off the King, the one and only. You guys have a fantastic day.